is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pons, they come back with Green out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position.
Good. Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, man, it's tough one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately their mistakes caught up on them.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Outside Butler, the three is up. Boston pulls it in.
Leave me alone.
First chance of the year for them to go up again.
Leave me alone. That only happens to Bubba, get that. They can hear you, right?
It's this Warriors team.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in
Go
themselves
away.
against anyone they face.
Stop it.
You want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Holiday powers it home.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. To the Celtics risk falling into that trap door.
Well, first and foremost, that's a problem for you. It's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. To this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Right, good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hook loose. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Fires the three. And Drew Holiday the beat. Holiday's got 7.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
There's the three. The jump shot is good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of 2 3-point opportunities.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Warriors trail by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast. So the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back with a three-pointer off the line. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Shoots over Curry. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
And when Draymond has a path to the bucket, he wants to jam it with authority. Just a terrific athlete.
Graham, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, so we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him swing through to the window.
And it's in there.
Well, you love any possession that ends in pain, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Craig comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Down low. And that one's good. Spencer.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics lead by 16. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are really in a great rhythm.
Heel for three. And it's Cornette with the rebound. Shot game clock separated by 5. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at offensive floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Here's Curry. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. From deep three-point land. The shot misses. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of damage coming in transition.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hill, the sharp shooting backcourt. Then it's Jackson Davis. And it's Santos in at the three slot. Celtics lead by 23. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Sean Toronto, on the line. He's got a special report. Sean, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually created. So guys, we'll see how they look in this Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chomps, thanks for the report. To the inside. Pass to Santos. Can they get it? And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Tip. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Look at the Warriors. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the fifth spot for now.
Checking out Boston, they thought they had a strong chance to start out on top and stay there. But it's still early, and they're still a dangerous team.
Davis, he's checked in for Boston. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Santos. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game. Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Curry. Heel. Oh, he jammed it straight down.
Buddy Hield taking flight, showing he is more than just a three-point specialist.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple. Starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in real game.
Left side, Green. Shot clock at 6.
There's a drive to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Jalen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Davidson. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. Back to Tatum. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 29 points.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Finished off the break. Tatum's got 31 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Boston, they've got 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. White, good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
It's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in running best defensive guard.
It's so true. What Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Pass to White. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 9 points.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To snap the cold streak, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Connects from downtown.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Podziemski. Boston with a rebound. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Green. Outside Podziemski to the paint. Blocked. Connects it. Again from distance. His 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with a tally as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Well, looking at the Warriors, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Boston Celtics. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's White, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Brown, that's good. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Cornette's checked in for Horford.
Luke Cornette.
Here's Pajemski. Banked it in off the glass. Pajemski's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Boston pulls it in.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Holiday. From 12 feet. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, with his shot not
good. Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Butler, Tatum with the block. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Hield's checked in for Moody. .110 left in the third. Hield against Tatum. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Green's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Here's Butler. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Over Hield. Another one falls for Boston.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the three-pointer goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And they'll get another chance. Puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Post in at the center position. The three from Craig. Knocks it down from distance. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transit. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Counted from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Knocks down the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Peterson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Cornette passes to Craig. Shoots over Curry. Craig, good.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-2 run. Sends it home from three-point land.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Hield. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
It's stolen by Curry. It's stolen. Here's Peterson. And the Celtics another 3.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level. I
got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And here's Curry for 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Peterson. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Count that bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Pass to post. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Curry's shot is off. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? But it's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Craig, good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Really just clear Hamas and Hezbollah. We, as you just said, helped with the Houthis. But along that way, there was an initial attack inside of Iran.
Boy, we're seeing it.
Oh, semi-pro. Not even pro yet. Semi.
More and more guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Podziemski, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Davison. Rebounded by Butler. Now here's Curry.
Davison, first personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Oh my God.
And that one falls to Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. Here's Hauser off the inbound pass. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. 4 out of the fourth. Doris Burke and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Dad.
It's been a year since you've been back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways to get my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to quick on the radio, they were the days. Just get it in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing.
Gemini, pick number 1 through 30.
Here's some results from the West. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.
Oh, like 100.
Pick a number 1 through 30.
That's when it's time to make them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening. My mom was waking us with the right shit. They kind of only like half a semester. I knew that it was a fight. Said that I needed to be the what my destiny couldn't never when I'm right. I have to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Most Denver.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Welcome everyone to a brand new season of the coaching staff's Clark, and certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
So here's Oklahoma City starting before the 5, going there on and shot. Gilgis Alexander runs things with Court to his side, and it's Williams in the small forward position.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
And the basket by Gordon.
Can't let Gordon have room from outside. He's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Outside, George. Down low. And Williams with the basket on the assist by George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
Oh, what is Jokic?
But a distributor as well. His court awareness is really impressive.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Pass to Jokic from deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Mark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's credit to him. He's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that serves for that championship team.
After Holmgren, here's George. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain him.
And when you make 5 in a row and stuff like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too. Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over. They are just killing them on the interior. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You play with some physicality in the paint.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D is just...
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into almost their jerseys to try to knock out those blocks.
And that's where to get the ball where it needs to go. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander goes home.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
No problem backing that one down. Porter's got 12 in the game. And here's what you can have on stats for the Nuggets.
If they've been passing the ball on defense earlier with challenging shots,
I'm going to mute that for a little bit while
the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.